What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? How are y'all doing? Hey, it's not Friday, it is Saturday. I am so happy to be here with y'all today. Y'all, we about to get in on this news. I apologize for the late start, but as some of you guys have known, I have been combating the Rona recently. I needed to take a day. I was a little bit out of it, had to take a power nap earlier today, actually. But if you've been following my Twitter, I've also shared that I had a pretty near death experience. It's definitely kind of traumatizing still. I'm not talking about the COVID. It was something else. I was pumping gas and I hit premium instead of regular, and my whole life flashed in front of my eyes. I mean, I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden, I'm seeing $80, $90, $100. I'm like, Jesus, take me, please. Take the wheel, take the pump. I'm asking questions like, how do you get a refund on gas? Like, put it back. How do you put it back? I am not okay. I am not okay. I am not okay. That hurt my soul. That hurt my soul because like at this point I'm sitting here thinking to myself like my car better fly. My little Toyota, it better fly in the air at this point. With that as much as I just paid, whoo, Jesus. Anyway, look, while I was down and out, I obviously missed on a couple things. So apparently I missed out on Jurassic World Dominion, whatever it was called. I heard it was trash anyway. But I guess eventually I'll get a chance to go see that. But what else did I miss? I think I missed Buzz Lightyear. I have to wait and watch that later. I did get a chance to watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers finally on Disney Plus with my kids. Hilarious. Hilarious. That thing had me dying. I have to say, if you have not watched it, again, I know I'm late to the game with this, but if you have not watched it, personally, I think that's the way you're supposed to do, a lot of these reboot animated shows or whatever. Cause like they didn't focus on the humans. They kept the focus on the cartoon, on the animated main characters. And I was like, yo, this is how you're supposed to do it. Then they dropped all the little cameos and stuff. Like even my kids that didn't know all of the cameos or whatever, they still had a good time. They was like, oh, Peppa Pig. Oh, that was that. Oh, Darkwing Duck. Oh, I'm like, this is how you make a fun movie. So good, so good. So I definitely recommend that if you have not gotten a chance to see it. But yes, so we got a lot of stuff. It's not too deep. We won't have like a lot of deep news to go over, but there was like some little stuff. We're gonna watch some trailers and stuff a little bit later on. I apologize in advance if I cough a little too much. I can't shake that cough yet. But we will definitely get through this. Let's see. Let's get to some shout outs real early. She gonna make me work for this one. Hold on. Miss Harper. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you so much. We got the top vet in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Always a pleasure to have you around. Shauna, hello. Thank you so much for making it. Shaul, good to see you as well. MC Harris, hello. Good to see you. Reamer, hello. What's up? Let's see. Another top vet in the building. Mod Squad, Kristen Pratt, hello. Thank you so much for holding it down. Let's see. Cynthia, hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? Let's see who else we got. My man Joey is here. What's going on, Joey? Thank you so much for making it out tonight. Eric Iverson's here. Thank you so much for making it. Let's see. Casey, what's going on, Casey? Good to see you. Thank you so much for making it out. Let's see. I see. Hold on. Let me not skip. Donna, I see you. Thank you so much for making it out. Appreciate you. Okay, there we go. Pamela, I see you. Hello. Thank you for making it. Leandra, hello. What's going on? My man, Minister Crush. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. My man Didier, how you doing? Let's see, who else do we have? I saw somebody else. Come on now, another top vet and mod squad in the building. SJ Evans, how you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. Alib, hello. How are you? Listen, I didn't. First, we needed the gas. Like I thought I was okay. I just wasn't paying attention, and it was like the worst mistake I've ever made. It was literally the most costly mistake I've ever made. It still hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Thank you for making it. My man Angel Gonzalez, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. Right behind you. Buck, oh, what is going on, brother? Good to see you too. Corey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for making it out. Let's see who else. I saw Kimmy J is here. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Rhonda, hello. How are you? Talented one, I see you as well. What's up? Laura Lino, what is up? How you doing? Let's see who else. Oh, there we go. Coop the Bullet. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Maha son, all the way from the far east. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Akiba, hello. How are you? Chill Spot, what's going on? Hello. Thank you so much for making it out. Connoisseurs, thank you so much. Hello. Marsharise, what's going on, ma'am? Always a pleasure. Let's see. Misa, hello. Thank you so much for making it out. My man, Mr. Hughes, hello, sir. Thank you so much for making it out as well. Marvelise, I see you. Let's see. And shout out to everybody that was able to make it out tonight. And shout out to the replay gang as well. I always appreciate y'all watching whenever you have the opportunity to do so. Let's see. So let's get to the first. Let me close out a couple windows here and get some of these things together. Let's get to the first one. First question we got here. Let's see. Eric, what you got? E-Man, what's good? Did you see Justin Bieber's face? It's really sad. He has Ramsey Hunt syndrome, which makes half his face paralyzed. Some say it's permanent. Yeah, I did actually see that. It's pretty sad for sure. I hope, I'm not very familiar with the condition or the disease. So I hope there's either treatment or a cure for it or something. But yeah, that was definitely messed up to see that. I think my daughter is a fan of his. At least my nieces are. So it does kind of suck that is happening. But I'm wishing and hoping and praying the best for him whenever he can hopefully make a speedy recovery. But thank you for that, Eric. Appreciate you. Dancing Dog, thank you so much. Hey everyone, T'Challa forever, recast T'Challa, save T'Challa. Let's keep it trending. E-Man, thank you so much. Appreciate that. We do have a little bit of Black Panther news a little bit later on that we will be sharing. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to go make it a big headline because honestly, I didn't think it was like the biggest news, but we will give a little update for that too. If some of y'all did not know, for whatever reason, T'Challa was trending yesterday. So, listen, and this is kind of like what I've been telling y'all. When recast T'Challa, the whole movement is going to go quiet sometimes, and it's going to pick up at times. When Black Panther news comes out, it's going to pop. When it doesn't, it's going to die down. So a lot of people that were kind of like, hey, we got to do something to energize the base. No, we don't. No, we don't. Trust me. It's going to happen organically. Like I've been saying many times, this is a marathon, not a race. This is a campaign that is going to last way beyond even Black Panther 2. Recast T'Challa is still going to be said. It's still going to be championed until there's a T'Challa that is put on screen again. That's the point. That's why I say recast T'Challa is a statement and not a demand. Because if you think of it as just as a demand, every day Marvel says no, you lose. But if it's a statement, it doesn't matter what Marvel does. We are just stating facts. You need to recast T'Challa. That is a fact. Period. Just like Black Lives Matter is a fact. It doesn't matter who agrees with it. It doesn't matter what politicians try and talk against it. They just matter. Period. So that's why I want y'all to just be cool about it. Recast T'Challa. Trust me, when that trailer eventually drops, we gonna be popping. When the movie drops, we gonna be popping. And when all the little news and interviews pop, we gonna be popping. Be patient. It's all good. And remember, keep it positive now. I've told y'all this too. There are powers that be that are waiting. They are waiting for you to be negative with this. Don't spam people. Don't harass people. Don't insult people. Keep it positive because they are waiting to turn and twist this against y'all. I'm telling you. Well, how many times I told y'all stuff? I told y'all stuff that was gonna happen, and it's happened. And I'm trying to tell y'all now. Be cool about it. Be good. We got this. We got this. Okay. All right. Let me get back up. Let's see. I saw something else. Excuse me. Eric, what you got? E-Man, does Ms. Marvel get good after episode 1? Because not gonna lie, it was a chore to finish it, but I'm a Marvel nerd, so I'm gonna stay positive. I don't know. I mean, I saw episode 2. I look, it's actually kind of funny because I saw some other very popular YouTuber, TikToker, I don't know, whatever his name is. I don't really follow him like that, but it was funny because I think it was named Soups or something like that. I don't know, whatever his name is. It was just real funny because apparently his followers were calling him out because when he first put his reaction out there, he was like, yo, this is kind of mid, for Ms. Marvel. And then he went to the premiere, saw it, and was like, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread, whatever. And people was getting all over him. Now, I'm not trying to gossip on him or nothing like that. I don't want to do that. But I just thought it was funny because when I told y'all my reaction for Ms. Marvel, I was like, it was all right. I loved what it did with the cultural stuff. It felt like a Disney show more than a Marvel show. It's something different, and that's cool for the younger generation. But I thought it was kind of average. And I still feel that way. Like I've only seen the first 2 episodes though. Like, so I would just say that however you felt about the first episode, it's not going to get any better or worse in the second episode. It's just more the same. Now, is it going to get better after that? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, Disney only gave all press and critics only the first 2 episodes, so nobody knows how good it's going to be or if it's going to get worse. We don't know. But I would just say for the next episode, prepare for more of the same. Make it that however you want. But thank you so much for that, Eric. Appreciate you. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I got a couple more. Let me make sure I ain't skipping nobody. There we go. My man Derek Gaines. Sorry I'm late. T-shirt whiter than mother's milk. The boys recast T'Challa. How's the family? Thank you so much for that. No, family's actually doing very good. Apparently I'm the last one to have symptoms. Even the babies that caught them, she was only down and out for like 1 day, and she's just fine now. Just took him to gymnastics and everything. Everybody was good. Wife is good. I'm just the last one with the little cough or whatever. But outside of that, we all good, man. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, look at that. The wife calling me right now. Yes, I'm okay, dear. Yes, thank you. All right. Sometimes you got to check in with the missus. But thank you, Derek. I appreciate you, sir. What else we got? Eric, what you got? Not gonna lie, man, when Black Panther trailer comes out, that Grace gonna hate on recast T'Challa. She already blocked me for defending you. I mean, listen, I don't know why y'all mess with her. Like, I'm not saying don't watch her. I'm not saying that because I don't, like I said, because I had all her followers come and attack me. Every time I just correct people, I never attack people. I will critique or talk about what you say or what you do. I don't talk about people like that. And all her followers came in. You just hate her. You hate her. Man, whatever. Grace Randolph, if y'all want to follow her, cool. Do your thing at your own risk. That's up to you. But I will say this, if she got some things to say, I'm gonna have some things to say. When she was out here last time, misinforming and misleading people about the Black Panther 2 development, the writing and the production and what the movement was about, I corrected it. So if she happens to do that again, I'll be here and I'll be ready to talk about it too. So yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, she does have a heavy blocking finger from what I've heard. So tread lightly. Let's see. Dorian, what you got? Thank you so much. The one example I could think of where they didn't recast was Leia, and now Leia's been recast, right? So everyone's been recast except T'Challa. Well, I mean, you're not entirely wrong, and that's funny because that's right after Kathleen Kennedy had said that they didn't want to recast legacy characters, like Han Solo, even though that was never the problem. That was never the problem. Han Solo was a bad movie just because it was a bad. I'm sorry, it was an average movie. I won't say it was terrible. It was just very average, and in my opinion, I didn't think it was needed. I didn't learn nothing about nothing. I didn't care about nobody in Han Solo's movie. Just did not. But whatever. But yeah, that's look, when it comes to recasting, I've always told people that we really have to shake this stigma that recasting is a bad thing. I just saw this meme posted that and they had all these different characters posted on there, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and it had all these characters and actors posted, Heath Ledger, Joker, and it was saying that they could never be replaced. Like there can only be one. And I was just like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Because if we had memes and social media back in I don't know, the 80s, we would have been saying Michael Keaton, nobody else could be Batman. Jack Nicholson, nobody else could be Joker. Stop it. Stop it. It's dumb. I understand the emotional, need to feel attached to these characters and to the actors' performances. But if we keep sitting here trying to lock these people in and can't nobody else be Iron Man but Robert Downey Jr., how do you know you're not depriving another future, more iconic situation or more iconic acting performance from someone else? Like if we're talking about basketball, that's like saying, can't nobody be better than Magic Johnson. Sorry, Michael Jordan. Sorry, LeBron James. Sorry, Kobe Bryant. No, we just gonna stay in this little locked era? No, come on now. Enjoy what we have and let others take it on. And guess what? If the new people that get recasted suck, you know what happens? It makes the old people just look even better. It makes the legendary folks be even brighter. So it's okay. Recast. Let's not make this stigma, and let it go. But yes, I'm totally with you on the Leia thing. I know that was a little bit different. I know her family was involved with the decision. I like the fact that they actually worked together and talked about it. I think that was a great idea, but anyway, that's a different situation. But thank you, Dorian. Appreciate that. Who else we got? Antoine, what you got? Thank you so much for that very, very generous support. What's up, E-Man and E-Fam? I made it to a live. Yes! Thank you so much for making it. I know you are against the Killmonger redemption. I am. But after the week Michael B. Jordan has had, can we consider you trying to give him a pity role? So this is going to be a rebound role for him? What if season 2 recast T'Challa, save T'Challa? Shout out to Kobe. Yes, thank you so much for that. Oh, I got to tell y'all a Kobe story after this. I'll tell you in a second. So you're referencing how Lori Future Harvey, she broke up with Michael B. Jordan, or they broke up, and they're both heartbroken. Apparently he wanted marriage and she ain't done. She want to be out there and just, she want to have her fun. Hey, you 25, he 35. I get it. Do your thing. Live your life. It is what it is. Listen, I don't have if you want to do a what if story, fine. Throw the audiences a bone because, oh my gosh, I just want people to let this go, that Killmonger does not need to be redeemed. I mean, listen, I want y'all to if y'all gonna put that energy for Killmonger, put that same energy for Sabretooth. Okay? I want y'all to sit there and be like, you know what? Sabretooth was just misunderstood by Wolverine, and he needs his own, redemption arc, and he needs to join the X-Men, and he needs to be the new Wolverine. Because that's the equivalent that we're talking about here. Sabretooth was created to be a counter for Wolverine. Killmonger was created just to be a counter for T'Challa. They were not supposed to switch spots. That's not the way it works. He was literally made just to be that one-note villain. Whatever. Killmonger's one job is to oppose T'Challa. That's it. That's all he was created for. So this infatuation for him to come back. Look, I'm not with it. I'm not against Michael B. Jordan. I love the brother. The brother is talented, but I just think like it sacrifices the story and what was already built up with Killmonger. Because to me, Killmonger is still like a top 5 MCU villain, in my opinion. And I don't think we need to ruin that. But anyway, that's my long answer for that. Let me give you a quick Kobe story. Oh my gosh. So our neighbors, and I hope they're not watching this, because I do be making fun of their dogs. They got 2 little enchilada dogs. I call them enchilada dogs. What are they called? Y'all know the little Taco Bell dogs. What the hell they call? Them tequila dogs. You know what I'm talking about. The Chihuahuas. Yeah, they got 2 little Chihuahuas. Whew, man, them suckers, they will bark, and you would think they the nastiest, meanest mofos on the block. Okay. So I was taking Kobe out, and while I was taking him out for a walk, my man, apparently they left their door partially open. And I'm taking Kobe out, and all of a sudden I hear chip, 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 chip. I was like, ooh, what the heck? And I was like, oh, okay, but the door is closed. Wrong. That little dog said, pew, looking like Speedy Gonzalez, pew, beeline for Kobe. Kobe didn't know what to do. First of all, it's time for Kobe to go to the pot. It's his potty break. This is time to go. So he got a full bladder. Okay. Just got done eating dinner and everything. It's time to go on his number 1 and number 2 break. Now you got this little Speedy Gonzalez coming full speed. I don't know if these dogs speak Spanish, but they was doing something. They were just come and beat, boy. Kobe was like, I was so confused, embarrassed, and like it was kind of funny at the same time because the dog is half of Kobe's size. Kobe ain't even that big of a dog. Kobe about like 13 pounds. This dog had to have been like, I don't know, a little, like 5 pounds. I'm like, Kobe, bark back. Bark back. I ain't say bite him. Don't bite him. We don't want no lawsuits. But bark back. Boy, Kobe had a whole heart attack. He was running away. I'm trying to shield him. The Chihuahua is like trying to bite my ankles. I was finna kick. I was finna Baxter that dog. Y'all remember Anchorman? Where he was like, that's how I roll. That little dog was finna go over the border. I was finna kick him over the border for a second. Like, hey man, don't be coming up on my dog like that. You can't be running up on my dog like that. Shoot, would have been like, oh, just gone. But, woo, Kobe was petrified. My man had a whole heart attack. His owner, the dog's owner finally came out and grabbed the dog, brought him in. Kobe is yelling and screaming and crying for like half the block. I'm walking. The neighbors are looking at me like I abused him because I'm sitting here like, be quiet, calm down, it's okay. And now I look like the abused parent, right? Like I beat my dog and I'm trying to make him be quiet, and people just walking their dog like, Other people's like, hello, Peter. It's the black guy again. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all just gonna make me look bad like this? Oh my God. My wife hit me up like, what did you do to Kobe? I was like, I didn't do nothing. It was the enchilada dog. It wasn't me. We had to walk a good half mile. Now Kobe got PTSD because every time he hear a dog bark, like at first he was kind of curious, like, oh, what's that? Now he's like, ooh. Like so now I think I need to take him back to obedience class because I need to know if they have like a self-defense training for dogs. Because I'm like, bro, I can't be fighting your fights for you. Like, it's dog on dog. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And you outweigh him by like 7 pounds, bro. Like you Man, listen, I ain't raising no punk, man. You okay? Your teeth are bigger than his whole head. Like, anyway. So that's my little Kobe story. That Kobe was shook. Kobe was messed up. He's better now. It was funny because we met the other dog. We met the burrito dog. So look, that one's a burrito because she's a little fatter, but she was nice. That dog was nicer. You know, she didn't like yell or nothing like that. But it was kind of funny because like while I was walking in and Kobe saw that dog. See, now I don't know the difference between these dogs, right? So I saw the dog, but she came in all nice on him. This is dog number 2. And you know, everything was cool. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Kobe was cool. We was cool. Everything was cool. I go back into the house, and then all of a sudden, the neighbor's little girl was holding the bad dog, the mean-looking dog. I turned the corner. I'm like, oh my God, this thing gave me a heart attack. Kobe done got re-petrified. I don't know how we gonna make this. I don't know how we gonna make this work. Like I said, we're gonna have to go through some sort of self-defense dog. If y'all know of any self-defense classes for dogs, please let me know. Cause I can't have my dog in the streets like that. I can't have nobody coming back talking about Kobe. Your dog got whooped, G. Your dog got beat up, G. Like I can't. I can't have that. I cannot. Excuse me. Anyway, that's y'all little Kobe story for now. Let me go in. I'm gonna read y'all comments later if y'all got any recommendations on how to teach dogs self-defense. You know, we ain't trying to kill the dogs. I just need him not to. Bro, you can't just get jumped. That's all. You can't get jumped by people half your size. That's all I'm saying. All right. Thank you so much for that, Antoine. Hope that was worth the contribution. Let's see what we got. Cynthia, thank you so much. E-Man, my daughter will be in Chicago this upcoming week for an educator admin conference. What's the name of that soul food restaurant you like? Ooh, what? Oh, by the way, today's my birthday. Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Come on with it now. Hold on. Let me try and grab a little. I gotta wet my whistle first, cause. Okay. Let's see if I can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Come with it. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Hope you have a fantabulous day, weekend, however you want to celebrate. Hope that you have a grand old time with that. So let's see. You said the soul. Did I mention the soul food restaurant? I don't know if I know a good one. I mean, I told y'all about Harold's, and you want to go on the south side. Don't be like Alib and them. Alib came up here, and Kristen and Rims, they went up north. Don't go in the 60s or 70s up north, because you ain't gonna go to Harold's. You're gonna be at Karen's. Don't go there. You definitely want to try Harold's. Let's see, Portillo's. That's a good little spot if you just want some burgers and some hot dogs and some good stuff. There's fire right there. Let's see. You want the deep dish? You get Giordano's deep dish pizza. That's for the tourists. The real pizza connoisseurs, you go to Lou Malnati's. You go there. That and Beggar's Pizza if you want the hole in the wall authentic stuff. Golly, good soul food place though. I have to think about that. I will think about that. But thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you so much. And once again, happy birthday to you. Grace, I was talking about Grace Randolph, the YouTuber. Let's see. Oh gosh, sorry. Let me try and catch up. My man Chief, what you got? Want me to write a diss track about Grace if she get out of hand? Grace Under Fire. First of all, I love that show. That show was great. I'm playing. No, Chief. We don't need no more, bro. You already got the hot fire. We don't need no more. But thank you for that offer. I appreciate you. Go ahead and send that though, because I like the mixtape. But no, we don't need that. We don't need that. We can keep that in house. Appreciate you, Chief. Chief again. Thank you so much. Also, Spidey is the most popular character out there, and Toby killed. We've had 2 more in live action since then. Facts. I'm telling you, recasting is like a positive thing. People be so caught up in the moment. I'm telling you, look at history. If we never recasted, if we kept that standard, do you know how much stuff we'd be missing out on? You know how much stuff we would just never get because people are still caught up on things that were really great 20 years ago, 10 years ago? Christopher Reeves is probably one of the best Superman we ever have. I don't regret the fact that we have Henry Cavill today. I like the fact that we have Henry Cavill. He's a great Superman, in my opinion. Not always in the best movies, but I think he's a great Superman. Recast. It is okay. Shoot. Thank you so much, Chief. Appreciate you. Let's see. Jason, what you got? E-Man, I am coming with the WandaVision plastic suit to microwave you some chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Thank you for that. Also, comics gonna be comics still. Recast T'Challa. Appreciate that so much, Jason. Matter of fact, some chicken noodle soup sounds delicious right about now. I could definitely go for some of that. But thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. Man, now you got me thinking about that. Y'all remember back in WandaVision when we thought the beekeeper was gonna be a thing? I was just rewatching my recap video, and I remember watching like some of the commentary, and I was like, yo, who is this beekeeper? And what's up with the beekeeper? And the beekeeper, man, that beekeeper was a nobody. That was a big old nothing burger. Just nothing. Woo, sent us clean off with that whole show. Man, we were so thirsty back then. All right, what we got? Eric, thank you so much. Not gonna lie, when X-Men is finally introduced in the MCU, it's a wrap. The X-Men gonna take over, and that's the main story folks gonna care for. What's your take? I totally agree. That's exactly why I keep telling people I don't think Marvel's going to waste their current shows by telling you anything about the X-Men now. Because again, let's just say Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel had a hint of X-Men. You think anybody's gonna care about whatever else happens in her show? Nobody's gonna care. We're gonna be like, all right, but tell us more about them X-Men though. So like, yeah, they gonna look. I would not be surprised if X-Men were an entire phase by itself. If the rise of mutants was an entire phase, if phase 5, because we're in phase 4 right now, phase 5, okay, we doing all this multiverse stuff, blah blah blah, yeah, we doing all of that, but phase 5 ends with like a tease of mutants. Guess what? Marvel finna lock us in for another 4 years easily, and you kick off phase 6 with mutants like the X-Men movie. You don't think we're gonna put up with whatever trash that comes in between until that phase 6 hits? Oh, you better believe we will. So yeah, I totally believe that. Because if I'm Marvel, I'm not wasting my big Joker card, and that is the mutants. I'm not wasting that because you saw what Fox did. Fox ran with mutants for damn near a decade on their own, with no connection to nothing else. They didn't have no Spider-Man. They didn't have no Marvel character. All they had was X-Men, and they made that an entire franchise. You don't think Marvel gonna milk that too? Come on now. Marvel's got the. That's why I laugh at people when they be like, yeah, well, all you got to do if you want recast T'Challa, wait until Marvel reboots. When we 78? They ain't got no reason to reboot. They got franchise up to yin yang now. Come on now. Shoot, there's no reason. Dorian, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Let's see. Derek, what you got? Kobe needs to watch Family Guy against the movie. Listen, I'm gonna try and put him through something. I'm gonna put on some Jackie Chan videos. I think, is there a Karate Kid but like an Air Bud version? Something with a dog doing some kung fu. I don't know. Something. We gonna get Kobe right. I know that we are going to get him right, because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way you gonna let them little boy. Don't you let them come in here and embarrass you now. Didier, send Kobe to Mike. Bro, too soon. Too soon. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. My man did his time. Leave him be. Leave him be. Oh man, that's funny though. Thank you for that. Leave, E-Man. I don't think you should walk Kobe. No, well, I didn't do that. It wasn't. Listen, if it wasn't for me, Kobe would have been. Okay, listen. He lucky. He's lucky I was walking. I was the one protecting him. So Kobe, man, come on now. I'm the one that protects him. I don't know what would have happened if one of the ladies had been walking him. I don't know. He could have been abducted or something. I don't know. Anywho, let's see. Eddie, what you got? Just saw Ezra Miller on the run from the cops. Oh boy. Oh man. I wouldn't even be surprised if that were true. I would not even be surprised if that were true. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. All right. Are we all caught? I think we are all caught up. All right, y'all. Let's get to some of the news of the day. I'm gonna try and blow through these because I probably gotta go to sleep soon. Let's see. First of all, we got a boys update. Excuse me. And it's a great update, I will say. The Boys season 4 has been renewed 1 week after season 3 premiered. Yo, that I cannot tell you is so great. I remember when The Boys first came out and they renewed it for season 2 right from the jump. And then when season 2 came out, they was like, yo, we already working on season 3. So the mere fact that they already like are green lighting season 4, I'm with it, and I cannot wait. I have not finished the season. I do have the screeners for them, but I will just say Homelander is a mess. Anthony Starr, the actor that's playing him, my man needs an Emmy. I have not seen a villain like him on screen for a long time. Like, if we talking about like top 10 all-time villains on screen, he's getting up there, if not there. Woo, y'all. I think you guys are on episode 4 right now. Wait till episode 5. Oh my god. Like, he's so mean. Timothy. Man, not Timothy. Woo. Anyway, if you're not watching The Boys, I don't know what to tell you because you just don't like really good quality TV. The Boys is fantastic. It is one of the best shows out there, hands down, no question about it. It is very unpredictable. Like, a lot of things I be thinking are gonna happen, they just don't happen, and that's how you keep me locked in as a viewer. The Boys is a highly recommended show. If you feel like you behind, go ahead, just start it and watch it and enjoy. I will say it is incredibly graphic. It is very violent. It is very vulgar. But it is also a parody, right? So it is meant to be a parody of I mean, it's based on a comic, but it's also meant to be a parody of superhero stuff. It makes fun of Marvel, it makes fun of DC, it makes fun of all of them. But man, if you like crude humor, and if you don't mind, I mean, that first episode, how did they get that? Who in Amazon was like, oh, you want to do that in the first episode? Oh, you want to have that character do that thing inside of there in that first episode? Like, that you want to do that? Go for it. What was that pitch meeting like? Are you kidding me? Oh, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The first episode, first 10 minutes or whatever. I'm like, first of all, that's not even how the human body works. That's not, it's I've taken biology. I've taken human anatomy and physiology. Like, that's not how the body works. What is woo. Okay. Anywho, How do y'all feel about season 4 being greenlit? Let me know in the comments down below. Whew, man, that show is nuts. No pun intended. No pun intended. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's talk. Look, back-to-back GOAT shows right now. Back-to-back GOAT shows. Stranger Things, I finally got done with it. It's right now we're only at the first half, right? So like they're breaking this up, and uh hold on, I see my man David. Just like a catheter, bro. Yeah, no, man, that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, David. It is not the same thing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry. Uh, Stranger Things is one of the best shows on Netflix, hands down. No question about it. Just it is what is carrying Netflix, in my opinion. I just got done with the season. It is one of the best seasons that they've ever made. I love the storytelling. I think that the big reveal at the end of the season, because the whole season is really set up for the season finale that's coming up in July. Um, I didn't see none of it come. Well, I saw part of it coming, but it didn't matter because I didn't see the rest of it coming. It's like 4 different reveals that happen, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, that with this, and then this and that and that. Brilliant writing. Brilliant writing. I liked it, but I will say that I did not agree with Netflix's release model. Now, this has been a point of contention. Some people have been saying, like, yo, why don't y'all go weekly? Why don't y'all just release these episodes weekly? Now, I've said that Stranger Things should have been weekly for this season because if you watch every episode, first of all, unlike Disney Plus, Obi-Wan, any Marvel show, they actually give you a good full 45 to 50, sometimes to an hour worth of material every episode. In my opinion, that is more than enough for us to have and marinate, break down, and think about, talk about every week. But they decided, we started with the binge model and we're going to keep going with it, right? So that's what they ended up doing with this, except they broke this season 4 up where we're getting the first chunk now and then the second chunk later on. So as this was kind of being a point of contention and people were talking about it, Netflix actually responded. And they said Stranger Things will likely not shift to weekly release for the final season. Now, let's see. They did say for fans of Stranger Things, this is how they've been watching that show, and I think to change that on them would be disappointing. Netflix had of scripted series for US and Canada said to not give them exactly what they've been expecting, which is Stranger Things is a seasonal experience. They go through that with them. I think it would be an abrupt change for the member. Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all already changed stuff though. Because I don't remember, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember them breaking up the seasons in half either. So you already made a change. If you already made the change, what's another change gonna hurt? Especially if it's communicated in advance in the future. And let's be honest, a weekly model is not something all that different. We are accustomed to weekly model releases. It's not like everybody's been doing binge and all of a sudden you're going to do something crazy that we're not used to. Everyone knows that. Anyway, he also went on to say, we fundamentally believe that we want to give our members the choice in how they view. And so giving them that option on the scripted series to watch as much as they want to watch when they watch it is still fundamental to what we want to provide. And so when you see something like a batch season with Stranger Things, this is our attempt at making sure we can get shows out quicker to the members. I mean, I get that, but my only problem is just the fact that, like, it, in my opinion, it ruins the communal experience of watching these shows, right? Because I'll be honest, like, it's a lot more difficult for us YouTubers and people like that, right? Like, I don't know when all of y'all are going to watch Stranger Things. I don't know if anyone has finished watching them. I started watching them late. I know people that finished it in like 2 days. I know people that finished it in 2 weeks. So it's kind of like, it's kind of hard for all of us to really talk about it. And you also have the other factor of spoilers. When those people that binge watch it and watch it in 2 days, and they go run on social media or they go run on, YouTube channels or whatever, and they spoil it for the people that are trying to take their time with it, now what? And you can't just say, oh, stay off of social media. That's stupid. Nobody does that. Please stop using that excuse. So all I'm saying is kind of like and I would also argue for Netflix, y'all just lost 200 million subscribers. Y'all lost 200 million subscribers. You want to know how to keep subscribers? You keep them watching longer. When people consume a show in a short amount of time because they binge it, they leave sometimes. Remember when Mandalorian was done on Disney Plus and Disney didn't have nothing else for people to watch? Subscriber count went down. When Mandalorian came back, subscriber count went back up. So the whole like release model thing, it keeps people locked in. And then hopefully you have more shows that are also keeping people locked in. And you do that. Netflix, y'all done ran out of stuff. Y'all are losing subscribers. Okay. You could have kept them 200 subscribers. I guarantee you, had you made most of your show. I'm not saying every show has to be weekly. It does not work for every show. I'm saying some show, like let's say some of them reality shows, what is it, The Circle or something like that. You can make that weekly. And I know my wife loves that show. I know she'd be binging the mess out of it. I'm just saying shows that will end with cliffhangers per episode that are structured to leave people in suspense. Those are weekly shows. Those are things that we can like let that moment impact us. Let it sit with us. Perfect example, and I won't spoil it. Episode 4 of Stranger Things, when old girl was running for her life, if you know what I'm talking about. That was one of the best episodes. It was dope. And where it ended, I was sitting here like, yo, like, what happens? Do they make it? Do they not make it? I don't know. This is crazy. Imagine if you had a week to sit with all that, to sit with that curiosity, that suspense, that fear, all of that stuff. We could have been sitting here talking. We could have been doing theories. Netflix could have been in the news multiple times. People would have been writing articles. People would have been doing videos about it. People would have been talking about it. All that stuff would have been happening. But sorry, that big old nice moment that you had that was building up, erased in 30 seconds because the next episode came in and I knew exactly what happened. I mean, that's great to satisfy my curiosity, but it's like, dang, man, can we like flirt a little bit? Can we go out to dinner first? Do we have to rush into round 2? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, can we take a break? Can we do a little pillow talk? Just a little. Can we take it easy? So anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Stranger Things not going to a weekly format. Now, this did say likely. I think that if Netflix takes another hit, because by the way, season 5 is the last season that they're doing for Stranger Things. I think if they take another big hit with subscriber dips, they're going to change that tune. They're going to be like, well, the world has changed and weekly is not that bad. Just wait. Just wait until they change their tune. But we will see. We will see if that happens. But let me know. Do y'all think that a show like Stranger Things, I'm not saying every show, but a show that is structured like Stranger Things should be weekly? Or are you cool with the binge model? Here's the thing. Ain't no right or wrong answer. This is all opinion. Feel free to let me know what you think. All right. Let's move on. Did I miss one? Oh, okay. Hold on. I got a couple. Let me grab some comments here. Uh okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss nobody else. I see my man Nelson. Okay. All right. Where are you at? Where are you at, bro? There we go. All right, there we go. My man Nelson V. What's going on, bro? What's up, man? Still haven't watched Stranger Things yet. Come on, I just had a whole conversation. What you think of Young Justice season 4 recast T'Challa? First of all, I just finished Young Justice season 4 on HBO Max. Loved it. I hold on, back up. I still have my issues with them forcing the PSA messages on anything. I mean, I like it. I like the authentic storytelling, and you can tell me the storytelling through like more subtle ways. I don't like the whole like, so what pronoun would you like to go by? Having pronouns is perfectly fine. Like, yo, come on now. And I'm not dissing people that use pronouns. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, don't talk to the audience like we're remedial. Don't make this sound like an after school special. That's whack to me. I think it's just more effective if you can tell the story through subtext. If you can communicate your message through the themes or the stories or the dialogue in a much more authentic way, much more practical way than just being all out there. It's corny to me. It is so corny. So the first half of Young Justice was kind of whack because of that. But outside of that, though, rest of the season, whoo, when they got to the Phantom Zone and all that stuff, I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Young Justice as a whole, that whole series, I am really, really in love with that whole series on HBO Max. That's another show, by the way, that is weekly. Although I will say, and I might contradict myself a little bit, I wouldn't mind binging that only because it's only like 20 something minutes long. Like if they gave us like 45 to an hour long episodes, keep it at weekly. But man, y'all got 26 episodes. 26. Come on now. Condense that down to like 12, put a couple together, break them up to weekly, and then we good. But anyway, Young Justice is fantastic. Y'all already know DC animation, don't miss. So that is definitely a great, great thing to catch if you guys have not watched it yet. All right, let's move on. What else we got? Another quick bit of news. Excuse me. Joker 2. So in case y'all did not know, the Joker movie, when that came out with Joaquin Phoenix, that made I want to say like what, over $1 billion. It was a huge, huge, huge success for DC. And the moment Todd Phillips did this movie, and he made this movie with just no real intention of making a sequel. But you already know the studio saw $1 billion and they was like, oh, you gonna make this sequel. And I'm pretty sure they offered this man a good amount of money. Don't know how much, don't know. But he got to work on it. And right now, Joker sequel, he's got a working title for it, and he's got Joaquin Phoenix already reading it. Let's see, do they have the pictures here? Yeah, so here's the picture. It is excuse me, in French, folie à deux, which means basically it's kind of like two people sharing a mental illness. That's kind of the rough way, or as they say here, shared madness. Now, what does that mean? It could mean a couple different things. Now, the popular theory that is going on right now is that this shared madness, this multiple people having this delusion, maybe, or mental illness, maybe we have multiple Jokers, and it was kind of interesting that they said folie à deux. Deux means two. So, does this mean that there's going to be a second Joker that's running around with the same, mental health, mental illness? We don't know. Now, The popular theory that's been going around is that Willem Dafoe, aka Green Goblin, if y'all recall, he has been always, people have been trying to fan cast him, and I'm people, by the way. People have been trying to fan cast him as the Joker for a long time. And I know for myself, I'm like, yo, he plays the Joker. He can be just as good as Heath Ledger, if not better. If not better. I'm Willem Dafoe ain't no joke. My man can act. I mean, he's a thespian. Okay. And if you like what you saw as him as Green Goblin, he would murder as the Joker. He would murder in that role. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, you know what? They could do the two Joker thing. I think that wouldn't be a terrible thing. I actually, in the comics, they actually had 3 Jokers. That was a story. So I don't know if they want to milk that cow and be like, oh, there's 2 Jokers, and then Joker 3. Oh, there's 3 Jokers. I don't know. But there's some room here. Now, here's another thing I don't think anybody's really thinking about either. Oh gosh, I don't remember. Ooh, I would have to think about this because I don't remember if this was. I don't know. Was his mom alive? I don't know. Because I was gonna say if his mom was still alive, then maybe she could be another Joker. Because she also had a mental illness, supposedly. I don't know. But hey, there's a lot of different things that they can do with this. Yo, okay, I'll give y'all another one real quick. If you've watched the Batman, spoiler alert, by the way, they could go another route. Oh, hold on. Let's get this exclusive right now. Let me put this on. Put the camera on my face. They could do this, and this would be a bit of a spinoff from what they did in Flash Paradox. They could have Arthur be the Joker, but then they could also have Martha Wayne be the Joker. Somebody cut the check. Go ahead and cut the check. You've seen the Batman. If you've seen the Batman, you know Martha Wayne has gone through some trauma, and she too has had to go to Arkham Asylum. If you've also seen Flash Paradox, you know that in the alternate reality, Martha Wayne was the Joker in that other reality. Woo! Could you imagine the reality when you have the Joker running around and then you got Martha Wayne running around as the Joker in the same time, and you got little Bruce Wayne in the middle of it all? Come on, now, somebody cut the check. Somebody please cut the check. DC, where you at? Can I see something? I don't know. All right, but anyway, I don't know. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. Personally, I'm here for Willem Dafoe. I would rather take Willem Dafoe. I would rather take that because I don't want us to lose the time that we have with older actors, with older talented actors. Hashtag bring back Mace Windu. So anyway, how are you feeling about the news with Joker coming through? Let's see. So Joaquin Phoenix, he's reading the script. He's getting into it. He's chilling. I'm loving the fact that he's already back. That he see, at least this shows like a good sign of commitment because he wasn't really for a sequel like that. But hey, I'm with it. I am with it. And of course, I would not be I'd be remiss if I didn't at least have a little shameless plug here. But in case you did not know, long time ago when Joker came out, I did make a video about Joker and about whether or not you missed the big joke. Please go watch that. That thing was like that went way more viral than I thought it would. But the other thing that I did, I also made this video, which you can find on my channel, which is top 5 Joker 2 ideas and theories. So if you like that little Martha Wayne, theory, just came right off the dome right there. You might like those other 5 stories and ideas that I put out there on my channel. So go check those out too. Anyway, y'all let me know how you feeling about a Joker sequel. Do you want Willem Dafoe? Do you think a Martha Wayne twist would be something cool to see? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right. Let's move on. Woo-wee. All right. Here's Scream. Y'all remember Scream? Scream 5 just came out earlier this year. Nev Campbell came back, and the whole cast came back and everything. Personally, I did not really care for Scream 5 as much. I am a huge fan of Scream 1 and 2. I don't really care for 3 and 4 like that. I mean, they were okay. I'm not saying they were bad, but in my opinion, 5 was bad, mainly because I thought they kind of they rode they played that whole card of this is what happens in horror movies a little bit too much for me, and it started to get a little corny. So I didn't really care for it like that. But hey, the movie made enough money, and it got people interested in Scream 6. But because there's a Scream 6, there was some bigger news that happened with the update, which was the title character, Sydney Prescott, Nev Campbell, is not returning. So she had mentioned this came from her. She said, sadly, I won't be making the next Scream film. As a woman, I have had to work extremely hard in my career to establish my value, especially when it comes to Scream. I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I have brought to the franchise. It's been a very difficult decision to move on. To all my Scream fans, I love you. You've always been so incredibly supportive to me. I am forever grateful to you and to what this franchise has given me over the past 25 years. Know your worth. Know your worth. I am not mad at that whatsoever. I am more upset at the studio. What are y'all doing? This your franchise player. She been there from day one. What are y'all doing? Like, for real. Check this out. Could you imagine a movie being done, a blockbuster sequel, without the main character? I'll wait. Pay her. Pay her. Pay her whatever couple $1,000,000 that y'all was gonna pay that y'all need. Because I can tell you right now, I already wasn't interested in Scream 5. I didn't care for that. But I did like the fact that Sydney was back. You think I'm finna show up for this without the main character? To see who? A bunch of other people run around and get killed real fast? I don't care. I don't care. Don't want it. Like, no. Boy, listen, look at Kratos. Boy, what is wrong with y'all? Woo-wee. Y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together, because this I'm not going. I don't care who y'all put in there. Sydney is the whole point. Y'all literally built 4-5 movies off of her character alone. There would be no Scream without Sydney. They just wouldn't. What y'all gonna do next? Like a Friday the 13th without Jason? Like, Nightmare on Elm Street without Freddy Krueger? Like, oh, woo, Halloween without Laurie. What? How? These are franchise players. Oh my God. I don't cancel the movie. Cancel the whole movie. And I hope that if this leverages her to get more money, get that money. Secure that bag. Cause know your worth. Ain't no way. Like, how are y'all even gonna come up to this lady and give her something? You got to realize that offer has to be so embarrassing to have her, because it's one thing to be like, okay, that's a good offer, but I want a little more, right? Y'all negotiate. You go back and forth. But for somebody to go out there, for Nev Campbell to go public and be like, thanks, but no thanks. I know my value. And that offer was insulting. Sony should be embarrassed, or whoever's behind it. They should be embarrassed, because that means you undervalue. And she played the woman card on you. Where the Me Too at? And she played the gender card. What are y'all doing? Because I guarantee you, if it was, we're gonna talk about another movie from Sony. We're gonna talk about something else, but y'all, that's silly. People out here being just silly with their franchises. I told y'all before, people like franchise movies. That's where the industry's going. Y'all finally have a franchise that's making some sort of money, and you don't want to pay your headliner. You don't want to pay your headliner. Man, oh man. All right. Well, y'all let me know. How are you feeling about Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott not being in the next Scream? Does that maybe it doesn't matter? Does that not matter for you? Will you still go check it out? See how maybe it's good? I don't know. Do you think there's another actress or somebody else that they can put in the role that would make you interested? Or are you just not interested because ain't no Sydney? Let me know in the comments down below. All right. What else we got? Let's move on. Okay, just a little quick news, nothing too crazy. We do have a Deadpool update. And this is kind of like more the same though. As we know, ever since Disney bought Fox, one of the biggest questions was, are they going to keep Deadpool rated R? Because that is essentially what the character is all about. The character is raunchy. He is lewd, vulgar, very graphically, very graphic with the violence, gratuitous, and all that. That is who Deadpool is. They tried to do this little experiment by doing like a PG-13 version of Deadpool. I don't think it really sucked. I don't think it really did great, but I think everybody really agreed that, like, yo, just keep it rated R. And as we also know, that recently Disney Plus has not only added the Netflix shows that are TVMA, but it also added the parental lock, which means if they did add something that was rated R, it would have to fall under that same category, right? So one thing that just came out was like a quick update from the writers. They said that Deadpool is going to be Deadpool. One thing they said was that Disney, let me make that bigger for y'all. Disney has been very supportive with that, with regard to that. Now, when it comes to a particular joke, if we cross a line, maybe we'll hear at some point, maybe not that joke. But I think they've been incredibly supportive of what we're doing, because obviously we're doing it separate from them for a long time, or we were doing it separate for a long time. And I think they've seen the success and they've had their own even greater success. So hopefully it'll be a marriage made in heaven. But we've definitely got their support, and that's a great thing to feel. So, hey, it sounds like if there were any concerns about Disney trying to water down Deadpool in any way, shape, or form, look, they're gonna say no to some things. Like listen, whatever Amazon is saying yes to, ain't no way Disney gonna say yes to this. I don't care if Deadpool is rated R. Disney would never. Disney would never. But it does sound like they are gonna let them do their thing, make their jokes, be as raunchy as it has to be, or as vulgar as it needs to be. And that's cool. Like I believe they already started production on it. I don't know if they were filming. I think they said they were filming at the end of this year. Don't quote me on that. But hey, I think it's a good sign. Let the artists create. Let them do what they do. We've been used to this already. We already had 2 movies. it would feel so awkward if they dumbed it down in any way at this point. But anyway, y'all let me know how you feeling about Deadpool 3. Are you excited for it? Are you happy that Disney's gonna let them rock? Let me know in the comments down below. Speaking of comment, I got my man Dorian. Thank you so much. Let's see. Ooh, a Deadpool universe where all our MCU cast show up as rated R versions. Ooh, now that would be one hell of a multiverse. That would be very, very interesting. Indeed. I would love for Deadpool to meet who would y'all want Deadpool to meet? Because in the comics, he's had he's had this weird obsession with Spider-Man. So that would be interesting. I'm trying to think of who else he should. I would love for him to meet Moon Knight. I think that would just be very funny. Just Wade trying to talk to just I don't know. He would probably try to talk to Mark and Steven at the same time and get confused. I think that'd be hilarious. I think it would be too funny if Deadpool started talking to Mr. Knight and then Moon Knight. And it would be even 10 times funnier if he could see Khonshu. If Deadpool could see Khonshu and talk to him, that I would crack up so hard. I'll crack up so hard. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thank you so much, Dorian. Appreciate you. Let's see. Moving on. What else do we have? This is just a little quick one for Ms. Marvel. So some people, I remember somebody was asking this. They were like, "Hey, when does Ms. Marvel actually take place?" And I think we all know. Obviously, it took place after the blip. Now, I don't believe we really know yet whether or not she got blipped or her family got blipped. We don't know that. But we do know that it does take place after the blip. But Disney Plus, they did confirm when Ms. Marvel takes place in the official timeline. And basically, here's the thing. All you have to do, if you load up Disney Plus, they have a chronological order where they list all the shows and everything. And Ms. Marvel takes place after Hawkeye and after Moon Knight. That's all we need to know. So it is going to be obviously whenever Hawkeye and Moon Knight takes place after that. So now we know when it does. Thank you, Zaya. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's like 2024, 2025, something like that. So we don't really know what the implication of that is yet. There's still debate about whether we in the 616 or if we still in the 19999. I've shared with y'all that I believe that we've been in both. I think that the first before Thanos' snap, I think that was 19999. I think after the snap, ever since Far From Home, we've been in the 616. And that's just the way it's been. We changed over to a different timeline and a different universe, and they just haven't told us yet. And I think when we do get to Secret Wars, I think it's going to be 1999 versus 616. That's my thoughts. But anyway, let me know how y'all feeling about the timeline confirmation for Ms. Marvel. What else do we have? Oh, okay. So we do have another update here. Now, I had told y'all that there was going to be a Thunderbolts movie a couple months ago. I think it was like back in October. I reported that was going to be a thing. But it looks like that progress is actually moving forward with this. Marvel has actually found a director, Jake Schreier, and he's going to be doing the Thunderbolts movie. Now, I can't say I'm all that familiar with who Jake Schreier is, so let's see his IMDb here. Like, what are you known for? Robot and Frank, Paper Towns. What? Okay. I ain't never seen Robot and Frank. Nope. Music videos, Paper Towns. Nope, I ain't seen that. Some music videos, some TV. Chance the Rapper's Magnificent Coloring World. Oh, okay. And some more TV. Ugh. Okay. Um. All right. That's Jake Schreier. Uh. You know. Marvel must have seen something. I don't see it, but Marvel saw something in him to make him to hire him. So okay, whatever. Anywho, so now when it comes to the Thunderbolts, in case you didn't know, we could kind of sort of think of them as like Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad, you know. Oh, I should also mention, so like the Suicide Squad, you'd always have someone in government that hires all these criminals, bad people to go do big missions, blah blah blah. That was supposed to be Thunderbolt Ross, right? Ross. However, William Hurt has passed away. And because of his passing, um, at least from what I've heard and from what it looks like, it does not look like Marvel is going to recast his character. And it looks like that also means we might not be getting a Red Hulk either. Unless, Marvel mixes something up and changes some things around. In the meantime, it does look like they're going to take what you call it, Julia Louis Dreyfus's character, who plays Val, Contessa Val. um she might be the next person to lead this group, and we kind of saw a little bit of that in the Black Widow movie. In the post-credit scene, we saw her, kind of talking. At least she had a relationship with Yelena. And we saw her talking with U.S. Agent at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And there were rumors that she might also go and recruit Ghost. You recall Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So this could be a ragtag bunch of people put together. There is some speculation that, and I do believe, because we're not getting a Red Hulk, we might actually get the Abomination instead. We saw the Abomination being held in a facility. We saw a little bit of that in Shang-Chi. We're going to see a little bit more of that in She-Hulk as well. For all we know, maybe that's going to be part of his probation. Part of his, sentence or whatever is you have to join this group to, work off your time. So I wouldn't be surprised if Abomination is the replacement for Red Hulk. And then as you can see, there's a possibility that Taskmaster might come back. I don't know if that's the same Taskmaster. It could be a different one for all we know. I'm still kind of curious as to why Yelena would be on there. I am hoping that it is possible that we get my man Bucky back in here. Bucky was on the Thunderbolts as well in the comics. Winter Soldier. All that means to me is we're gonna get some more knife action. Bucky with the knife ain't nothing to play with. So that definitely needs to happen as well. U.S. Agent. I don't know if Deadpool. That's fan art, by the way. So I don't know if Deadpool gonna be in there. That would be kind of dumb. But yeah. So that's what we know so far about the Thunderbolts movie. Like I said, I don't think William Hurt is gonna be recast. So I don't think he's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna address it in there. Maybe they'll say he retired. Maybe they'll say he passed away. I don't know. But this will be interesting. I cannot say this director is giving me any confidence. Again, maybe he blows it out the park because, hey, the Russo brothers, all they had were Parks and Rec before they came out and knocked it and blew us away. So we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know though. How are you feeling about the Thunderbolts? You excited? You feeling good about it? You curious? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, let's see. Let's think it's time. Okay, let's get ready. Let's get a little comfortable here. Roll it out. All right. Let's go ahead and watch a couple things here because while I was cooped up a little bit, I didn't have time to really watch a lot of things. I saw a bunch of stuff coming out, but I didn't get a chance to really to watch them. So this is a good time for me to be able to watch them with y'all. Let's see, what's the first one? I don't remember what this is. Oh, okay, that one. Hold on, let me add that. Okay. So this one is, y'all already know, I've told y'all from the jump, like Castlevania is one of my favorite Netflix series right now. And at first, Netflix had came out sitting here talking about that they were going to put a halt on the animation and stuff. And I was like, if y'all touch this Castlevania, we finna riot. It's gonna be a problem. But they dropped a trailer for it, and I need to see it because I want everything and anything Castlevania. So let's just check this out. I don't think this is that long though. I think it's just like a little teaser. So let's just check this out.
Don't listen to her, Richter.
I have no choice.
There's always a choice.
I'm sorry, Richter.
He knows you kill vampires.
But I pray for you.
I'm so sorry.
So part of you has died.
We're looking for someone called Belmont.
Let's go. Let's go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I don't need no more. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's the best trailer I've ever seen for it because I don't need no more. It's automatic at this point. It's automatic. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch every second of this. I love this show. I love it. And that looks like the Belmonts, the next kid, because looked like he had his mama's eyes, so I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. That's fine with me. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. How did y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, like I'm so, y'all don't have to show me nothing else. Don't take much. That's whenever you have like a great show that is already solidified as like solid, you don't have to show a lot, like ever. Because what are you about to convince me of? Of course I want to see more. So yes, I'm in there. Let's go. What else do we have? There was something else. Let me see. Yes. Okay. There was another trailer I wanted to watch with y'all. This was Prey. So Prey, to my understanding, is actually another it is a sequel, or not a sequel. It could be a prequel. I don't know if they're going to reboot the franchise or not, but this is connected to the Predator franchise. So I believe what this is all about is this is when the Predators came to Earth a lot earlier at a different time. So we saw, I think there was like a teaser of it. I think it has to do with Native Americans. But this is like the first full trailer for it. So let's kick this off and check it out.
Why do you want to hunt? Because you all think that I can't.
Sorry, hold on. Let me restart that. My bad. Okay, yeah, I want that a little bigger. All right, here we go. Sorry.
Why do you want to hunt? Because you all think that I can't. I saw a sign in the sky.
Oh, snap.
I'm ready. Maui, Nita. There's something out there. I'm coming with you.
You can't.
I'm trying to protect you.
Protect me from what?
Why is he speaking English?
It's time.
Yeah, what? Yes. Yes, I want this. Absolutely. What? Come through. Listen. Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, why are they speaking English? Like, I'm not a history expert. And I don't know what time period this is in. But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, did they know English yet? I don't think so. Because to me, I'm thinking when I first heard that they were going to have, indigenous people, Native Americans, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, this must be before colonizers came over. And if that's the case, it was going to be like Apocalypto. If y'all have not seen Apocalypto, such a great movie. Whole movie, not a lick of English, but oh my gosh, you understand everything. And I'm sitting there thinking like, what? That would have been such a great opportunity to just make it in that way. But anyway, I'm digging this. And the one thing I've always loved about actually, this is one of the things that I loved about the first Predator movie and why I thought the other ones kind of fell off. I love the fact that they emphasized Arnold versus the Predator, right? And Arnold was using his hunting skills and his surviving skills against the Predator. It was really a game of wits, and that is what always made the Predator series, in my opinion, like interesting, you know. Um, and that you saw a girl in the mud, she getting the traps and everything laid out. That's what I want to see. I am there for that. So I want to see that. I'm excited for that. I want to see what mental games they are playing. I mean, old girl is sitting there like, yo, I know how to beat him. I know how to trap him. Girl, trap him. Go ahead and trap him and get him. Get him, girl. Woo! I can't wait for that. But listen, I still think that was a missed opportunity. I hope there has to be some sort of explanation. Like, did they get colonized or something? Because it is kind of bothering me. It feels a little cheap that they speak in English. Just a little cheap. I mean, listen, I know people don't like subtitles and stuff like that. Personally, I love subtitles. I put them on all the time. But at the same time, I think it would have been a better challenge for whoever the director is to not make it in English and force us to pay attention, and it would also force the actors to act better, right? Because if you can't really use your language to just inform people, now we all have to pay attention to the little nuances and really like understand. Like, I think that would have been a much better submersive experience had they done that. But anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I am excited for this. I really like this. Definitely don't need to see no more. Prey is looking solid. Prey is looking solid to me. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about that. Let me see. I think I had a comment here. There we go. Me, what you got? Thank you so much. I didn't love the last season of Castlevania, but this does look good, so I'm here for it. Season 1 was epic though. Facts. Listen, I'm biased. I like them all. I liked all of them. I did like the last one. It got a little Final Fantasy-ish towards the end, with the main villain. I was like, okay, y'all wilding now. Y'all wilding. But yes, I definitely agree. Season 1 was like one of the was it season 2? It might have been season 2 that was my favorite. Because once we got into Isaac, I thought that was just amazing. Y'all, we're gonna have to wrap this up really, really fast. Mrs. Noisette just got her hair did, and she got her nails done too. And So we gonna have to. What's the next top? Okay, okay. We got the nails and the hair did. Hi dear. Hello. Okay. Yeah. What do we have other things we have to do? Okay. What? Excuse me. Did it? All right. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right, look. We gonna pick up where we left off. All right. Hey, look, y'all know the routine. Wash your hands, wash your butts. I love y'all. Be safe, be good. But we gonna pick up some other time. All right. I love y'all. Peace. Bye. Gotta go. All right.